Knowledge parted is knowledge gained. So please do share this video with SSC students. Welcome back. Be ready with paper, pen and textbooks. Let's go on journey of knowledge. Come on. Today let's do this. Do what? Do part 2 of chapter 1 Maths 2 SSC. So let's start. There are 3 types of tests for similarities of triangles. What is similarities, you ask? It is to prove that the two triangles are having common properties but are of different size. So yes, there are 3 types of tests for that: AAA Test, SAS Test and SSS Test. Maths 2 Chapter 1 Part 2, and we'll begin with AAA Test. I previously mentioned that there are 3 types of tests to prove similarities in triangles. So we'll start from AAA Test. AAA Test occurs when all angles are congruent. Yes, you heard it correct. All angles are congruent to their corresponding angles in other triangle. I'll explain it briefly. Do not worry. Okay? So I have written this here. In AAA test, we can prove 2 triangles to be similar only if angle A or angle 1 of triangle 1 is congruent to its corresponding angle, that is angle P. Angle B is congruent to its corresponding angle Q. Angle C is congruent to its corresponding angle R. And so by AAA test, we can prove that triangle ABC is similar to triangle PQR. Oh, but wait. Check out this triangle and this triangle. They are similar. How can I tell? I know that angle A is congruent to angle P and angle B is congruent to angle Q. And I have numbered it. Yes, so in triangle ABC, angle A plus angle B plus angle C is equals to 180 degree. You ask me how? Don't forget the triangle angle sum property, my friend. Sum of all angles of a triangle is 180 degree. Never forget that. So angle A plus angle B plus angle C is equals to 180 degree. The same property will be applied here too. Angle P plus angle Q plus angle R is equals to 180 degree. I have numbered them. Remember, numbering is important. But from 1, 2, 3 and 4, we can conclude that angle C is equals to angle R. Okay, so if even you have 2 angles congruent in the given thing, then you can conclude the third angle to be congruent too. So all the 3 angles can be proved by only 2 angles, therefore AA test is used. This was the explanation. Now let's go to theory. It can also be stated as AA test. Reason: all triangles have a property that is sum of all angles of a triangle equals up to 180 degree. So if any 2 corresponding angles A and A, that is A and A, prove to be congruent, then it is sure that the third angle will be equal. Look at this example. For more reference, read textbook page number 16 and 17. Okay, so now let's move to another test, that is SAS test. Okay. So I have written this SAS test and now I'm going to explain it. So this is the basic thing, that the SAS test is possible only when 2 corresponding sides. Yes, this word corresponding is of more importance because here we are going to take AB and PQ. So AB and PQ should be corresponding sides. Okay, so corresponding sides only possible when two corresponding sides of triangles are equal in ratios. Okay, you will get to know it further in this example. And there is an angle, sorry, here also corresponding word is important. And there is corresponding angle in between the two sides which is congruent. Yes, these two words are important, corresponding and congruent. Okay, so let's start with this example. For this example, let us take, that is, these informations are given. This is also given. Okay, angle A is corresponding to angle P, is congruent to angle P. Angle A 50 degree, angle P 50 degree, and it is congruent. This is given. And measures of the triangles are given. So let us consider them. AB is equals to 10, AC is equals to 14, PQ is equals to 5, and PR is equals to 7. So now let us find here which side is corresponding to AB, PQ. Okay, so AB upon PQ, that is 10 upon 5. What will it result? It will result into 2 upon 1. Yes. And AC upon PR, that is 14 upon 7. Why? Because AC is corresponding to PR. 14 upon 7 is equals to 2 upon 1. Are they equal? Yes. So from 1, that is this one, and from 2, AB upon PQ is equal to AC upon PR, we satisfy our wants of proving two triangles similar. How, you ask? Corresponding sides of triangles are equal in ratio. Yes, we have checked it. And there is an angle between the corresponding side which is corresponding and congruent. Yes, we have checked that too. So from 1 and 2 we can prove triangle ABC is similar to triangle PQR. Now when you carry out sums or different questions, there may come a time when triangle ABC is similar to triangle PQR is given. So we can go in a reverse way and prove that AB upon PQ is equals to BC upon QR is equals to CA upon RP. How, you ask? By CSST. What is CSST, you ask? CSST means corresponding sides of similar triangle. Triangle ABC is similar to triangle PQR is given. So similar triangles and corresponding sides of similar triangles are in equal ratios. So in a question, when a triangle is similar to another triangle, you can always find out the ratios of the sides, and it will be same always. Why? Just because they are congruent. This also proves our third test, that is SSS test. How? In SSS test, we have to prove this thing. Don't worry, I'm going to prove that ahead. Okay, so here it is SSS test. Here I have drawn two triangles, and given is, in triangle ABC, AB is equals to 10, BC is equals to 8, and AC is equals to 14. The measures are given. And in triangle PQR, here also measures are given, that PQ is 5, QR is 4, and PR is 7. Now, can we prove that we can prove that AB upon PQ is equal to BC upon QR upon AC upon is equals to AC upon PR, because 10 upon 5 is equals to 2.1, 8 upon 4 is equals to 2.2, 14 upon 7 is equals to 2.3. So if AB upon PQ is equals to BC upon QR is equals to AC upon PR, then triangle ABC is congruent to triangle PQR by SSS test. And as I mentioned before, if triangle ABC is similar to triangle PQR, you can tell that AB upon PQ is equals to BC upon QR is equals to CA upon RP by CSST, corresponding sides of similar triangle. It is just an inverse of SSS test. Now let us move to the main segment of this video, that is tips and tricks. As I have mentioned before, that similar theorem is present, like ratios of areas of triangle. There's a theorem on page 23. Go through it. It will be simple if you remember these techniques and the class 1. So remember, in any question, if the question states that find out the area ratios of area of similar triangle, watch out for the word similar. It's an important word. Ratios of areas of similar triangle, then the theorem on page number 23 will be applicable. That is, a area of triangle ABC upon area of triangle PQR is equals to AB square upon PQ square is equals to BC square upon QR square is equals to AC square upon PR square. That is, when two triangles are similar, the ratios of areas of those triangles is equal to the ratio of the squares of their corresponding sides. The theorem is well explained in your textbook. Please go through it. And this will only be possible when triangle ABC is similar to triangle PQR. If triangle ABC is not similar to triangle PQR, then you have to go by the method taught in the first video, that is corresponding base into corresponding height upon corresponding base into corresponding height. If triangle ABC is not similar to triangle PQR, if it is similar to triangle PQR, then go by this method. Okay, and in questions, watch out for the words like ratios of areas of similar triangle. If such words are used in your questions, then I am sure that most chance is of this method, and if the word similar is not used, then most probably this will be used. Now I would request you to come on page 24 and go through the solved examples. And example 3 is a tricky one, so please carefully look on it. And you can also read extra information given on page 17. They are very useful, and if you aim of scoring out and you don't want to take any risk or any chance, you should read this extra information because there can be tricky questions coming from this, so because it's a part of your textbook. So please do read it, and the problem set is very important, so go through it very well and solve it. If you have any doubts, you can DM me at my Instagram. The username is in description, or mail me at my email. Email address is in description, or just write it down in the comment section. I will surely help. Please like, subscribe, and share the video because knowledge parted is knowledge gained. Thank you, and we have completed our chapter 1 of Maths 2, and the chapter 2 of Maths 2 or a video of Maths 1 will come soon. So stay tuned, friends.